guys, it's Elle here. So today is a tutorial on this eye look that I'm wearing right now, this khaki little number. This is the second time filming this because I did film this a few weeks ago, and then when I came to edit I found out that my camera actually cut out on me halfway through filming and I didn't know, so I lost like I didn't have like most of the tutorial filmed, so that wasn't good. So I was like, I really like this look though, so I'm going to refilm it. So that's what I've done. I mean, I did it slightly different. Like literally there was one shade different to when I originally filmed it. One shade. But other than that, it's the same because I really like khaki smoky eyes at the minute. I think they just look really, really nice. It's a fun way to get a little bit of colour on there without being like too bright and crazy and colourful if you are scared of colour. So yeah, I personally absolutely love this look. But yeah, I'm not going to ramble too much, so let's just get straight on with the video. But before we do, one last thing, make sure you click the thumbs up button and make sure you subscribe to my channel. That's all. Let's get straight on with the tutorial. Okay guys, so we're starting off with the brows first. I'm just going to start by brushing them up with a spoolie. This is just one from Real Techniques, but literally just grab like a clean mascara wand and you're good to go. So just start by brushing them up and then it's time to fill them in. So I'm going to be going in with the XX Revolution Faux Brow, like brow definer. Just looks like this. It's very, very similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer. If you can see, I don't know. But yeah, you get what I mean. It's just that little like triangle. This is like £6 by the way guys, and this is absolutely amazing. I use the shade Deep Auburn to match my auburn hair, not that you can see because I'm super zoomed in. But I'm just going to start by filling my brows in. So I just draw little lines through my brows. That way they look more natural, more like actual hairs. And then just going back in with the spoolie, brush that out and it just sort of blends the product out so you've not got any harsh lines through your brows. So we want it to look a little bit more diffused. We don't want anything mega harsh. And then next I'm just going to go in with my MAC 4-Slash Maximizer. This is just what I use to keep my brows in place and make them look nice and fluffy. It does look white, but once it's like dried, it's not white. It doesn't make your eyebrows look white, don't worry. If you watch my videos, you know I literally use this in my brows all the time. It's just much better than like any actual brow gel that I've tried personally. And then I just sort of like stick them, use my finger just to stick them up and flat against my skin. Just makes them look more fluffier. Now it's time to carve out those brows and get an eye base on because we're going to move on to eyeshadow. So I'm going to use the P. Louise base in the shade Rumour. It's just number 2. And this is going to be carving out my brows, and I'm also going to use it as my eye base as well. I'm just going to use the Peaches and Cream PC52 brush to do that. Just take it straight underneath the brow. And then I'm just dragging that down onto my lid for my base. Okay, so now the boring part over, it's time to move on to the more fun part, of course, eyeshadow. So to create this look, I'm going to be using the Morphe brushes Jaclyn Hill Dark Magic palette, which looks like this. And I'm going to go in with this shade first right here, which is called Potion. So it's like the khaki green. And I'm going to use this on a Zoeva 231 brush. It's just like a larger pencil brush. It is clean, but it's stained. Oops. Just taking that on the very tip of the brush. If you can see, I didn't even hold that up to the camera, I don't think. And then we're just going to start to put this right on the outer corner. Right here. Sort of start to stamp it on first and then start to blend it out. And just keep building that product up. I like to start off with not too much product on the brush, and just build on the top of the colour rather than putting like loads on and it just going really messy. I absolutely love green eyeshadow, especially like khaki. Okay, so green is my favourite colour, probably because of my hair colour. It just like suits me quite well, if I do say so myself. And I absolutely love khaki, like obsessed with khaki. Obsessed. Just keep blending that all in the crease. I'm going to take it on the outer portion of the lid as well, just so it's nice and blended. By the way, you'll have noticed I do not set my eye base with powder or eyeshadow beforehand. I know some people do, but honestly, whether you're using the P. Louise base or a concealer or whatever, do not set your base. Just try not setting it, because your eye's just going to be so much more pigmented and it's just going to blend so much better, honestly. Oh, by the way guys, has anyone watched Titan Games on Netflix? Because me and Daniel watched it recently. We've finished it. There's only one season on Netflix. I think there's 2 seasons out, like in America, but I think only the first one is on Netflix. And oh my god, I absolutely love that show. I want to go on that show. I absolutely love The Rock. Like Dwayne Johnson's like, yes, just yes. Not even just for how he looks, like just like him as a person. I don't know him obviously, but like, I don't know, he's just so funny, he seems so down to earth, and he's really, really motivational. And watching Titan Games was, to be fair, everyone on there was so motivational and so inspiring. Like people that have had like the backstories that are like, one woman had a heart condition, one woman only had one lung, single dads that work like 3 jobs and all the kind of stuff like this. And honestly, it's just amazing to see like them overcome all of that stuff, like being told because of your heart condition you'll never be a real athlete, and like looking at her now and like, she is strong. She's so strong. She's called Charity. If anyone's watched Titan Games, you'll know what I'm on about. But yeah, she's called Charity and she is so strong. Like, just inspirational really. But yeah, if you haven't watched it and you like stuff like that, I would recommend watching it. It's a bit like, you know, like Ninja Warrior and stuff like that. It's like that, but everyone is like really into the fitness. It's not like anyone having a go at it. Now I've done that, I just want to deepen that up a little bit, so I'm going to go in with this shade here from the palette. Ooh, that was a bit too close. It's called Insidious. I don't know how it's picking up on camera. I'm looking in my viewfinder and it looks really dark, like almost black, but it's just like a really dark green. And I'm going to use this on a Zoeva 230 brush, which looks like this. It's just a little pencil brush. And I'm just going to deepen the outer corner up. Back in with the pencil brush that we used, the first shade on the more khaki colour. I've got no extra product, but I'm just blending that out. I'm just putting the more khaki shade all over the lid, just because then when I put the pigment on in a bit, it'll just have like a darker base underneath it. So now I just want to blend all of that out because obviously it's looking a little bit harsh in the crease, but I want to blend it out with something just really nice and warm. So I'm actually going to use a bronzer for this. I'm going to use the XX by Revolution bronzer in the shade Chaos. It looks like this. It's such a nice bronzer. I'm just going to use this on a Zoeva, I don't know the number, I want to say either 222 or 223 or something, because it has worn off, but it looks like this. It's just a nice big fluffy blending brush. Just tap off the excess and just blend over the edges of those shadows. Before I do the lid shade, I'm just going to do the lower lash line. So I'm just going to take Feline from MAC. It's just a black eyeliner pencil, and I'm just going to go in the waterline. The same pencil brush from before with the darker green. And I'm just going to blend that out now. And then taking the larger pencil brush again with the same khaki shade from before, blending that out. Basically I'm just doing the same colours we did on top underneath. I'm now just going to do the exact same thing with the bronzer as well, and the brush we used the bronzer on. Okay, so for the lid I'm going to go in with a pigment from MAC, which is this one right here. This is in the shade Old Gold, the bottom. It's such a pretty pigment, so I'm just going to apply that to my lid. I'm going to use a Zoeva 234 brush. It looks like this. It's just a flat shader brush. Again, mine is stained. My brushes are always stained. They're clean, they're just always stained. I'm just going to pat this right onto the lid. Because it's a pigment, we don't necessarily need any sort of adhesive, like any glitter glue or anything to stick it down. You could spray it with like setting spray if you want, and it would be like super pigmented, but I'm quite happy with how it looks without spraying it, so I'm just going straight in with it. But like, look how pretty that is. It's just such a pretty shade. On the outer corner, I'm just going to take the brush we used the khaki shade on. I've not got any extra product, but I just want to feather over that so it's not just so harsh. And then same with the brush we used the darker shade on as well. That way you just get sort of like a nicer fade rather than it just being like shimmer, matte. I'm then just going to take Oh Darling from MAC, and I'm going to use this as like an inner corner highlight. I'm just using a 224 brush from Zoeva to do it, which looks like this. I cannot get that in shot whatsoever. It looks like this. It's just like a fluffy brush, but it's not too dense, which is why I like it for this. I also want to do like a little bit of a smoky lash line, so I'm going to take a Zoeva 237 brush. It looks like this. It's like a really nice petite brush. I'm going to take the darkest shade we used, which is Insidious. Sorry, I couldn't talk then. And then starting on the outer corner, I'm just going to blend that over the lash line. I always taper this as well, so you want it to be thicker here and thinner and tapered off on the inner corner. Using that same brush, I'm going to go in with the more khaki shade now and just go over the top of it just to bring some of the khakiness back. So now that's all done, all that's left to do on the eyes is put on some mascara and lashes, so I'm just going to do that right now. So the lashes I'm going to be using are the Tati Lash TL6. These are such pretty lashes. and these are what the lashes look like on. I absolutely love these lashes. So now I've got lashes on, I'm just going to go off of camera to do my skin, and then I'll come back and show you the finished look. Okay guys, so I've just thrown on my skin and a lip, and this is the final look. What are we thinking? I feel like everything looks so much better and like put together when you've got your skin on. Like, it was looking a little bit cray cray before we had the skin, but now I'm slaying. I woke up like this with flawless. No, I'm kidding, I can't sing whatsoever. But yeah, so this is the finished look. I hoped you enjoyed this tutorial. Obviously I tried to keep this one a little bit short because I feel like my videos are always so long because I'm just like meh, 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 all the time, like about utter nonsense. So yeah, so I was like, okay, I'll do one that's just like just an eye tutorial, just to keep it a little bit shorter so I'm not as nattery all the time. I might do a few more videos like this where I'm just doing my eyes, because I feel like there's only so many times you can watch me do my skin, because most of the time I do it the same way. Like, I just use the same few products like all the time. So yeah, but let me know in the comments, do you prefer to watch like just eyes or just skin, if you're wanting to know how to do like a certain skin look. Sorry, my face is itchy, it's like I got a heather. Yeah, do you prefer to see a tutorial that's just on eyes, or if you're wanting to see like how to do like a certain skin look, do like just skin? Or do you like to see videos that are like the full shebang? Do you get me? Let me know in the comment section down below, because when I feel like I do the full shebang in one video, I feel like the video is way too long. To be fair, I'm probably going to edit this and be like, this is still too long. How the hell, Ellen? How the hell is it still too long when you just did your eyes? But help me out here. But yeah, let's stop rambling. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. I absolutely love it because I love greens. I just love green. Green is just, yes, love it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please let me know in the comment section down below what you thought, or if you want more like this, or any suggestions you've got for videos that you want to see on my channel, just let me know. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Even if you didn't like it, still give it a thumbs up, because clearly you're here for a reason. Why would you watch my video if you don't like it? So give it a thumbs up, and also make sure you subscribe to my channel as well. It would mean so much. I am just trying to like grow my YouTube channel, so any support you give me, any comments, any likes, that really helps to like, with the algorithm, it gets it like the video shown to more people, if that makes sense. So the more you guys like and comment on my video, the more other people are going to see it, so it gets like a wider audience then, if that makes sense. So any help with that is much appreciated. And like I said, make sure you just subscribe to my channel anyway, because if you're watching my video, then especially if you got this far, then you must like it. So make sure you subscribe, because then you can see every time that I post. Yay! I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're all having a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.